Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and most misunderstood animals on the planet. Slow, sleepy, and found only in one country on Earth. Yes, we're talking about the koala. So without wasting any time, let's get started. High in the silver-green canopy of Australia's eucalyptus forests, something is stirring. Barely. Meet one of the most misunderstood animals on Earth. Slow-moving, sleepy-eyed, often mistaken for a bear, though it isn't one at all. This is the koala, and its story is stranger, tougher, and more fragile than most people realize. Despite the nickname koala bear, this animal shares nothing with bears at all. It's a marsupial, a pouched mammal, and its closest living relative is the wombat. Adult koalas weigh between 6 and 14 kilograms, with males considerably larger than females. Their thick, wool-like fur insulates them against both blistering summer heat and frosty mountain nights. Since koalas are found from the tropical north of Queensland to the cooler forests of South Australia. Look closely and the adaptations become obvious. A large, leathery nose packed with scent receptors, ears fringed with fur to catch the faintest sound of a predator, and paws built like climbing tools. Two opposable digits on each front paw, gripping branches with a strength that seems impossible for an animal that barely moves. And they need that strength. Because a koala's entire existence is built around one extraordinary, dangerous diet. Eucalyptus leaves. Tough, fibrous, low in nutrients. And for most animals, outright poisonous. These leaves are loaded with defensive toxins the tree produces to stop exactly this kind of grazing. Almost nothing eats them. The koala is one of the very few mammals on the planet that can. The secret lies in the gut. A koala's digestive tract includes a specialized organ called the cecum, stretching up to 2 meters long, proportionally one of the largest of any mammal. Inside, a community of specialized bacteria breaks down the toxins that would kill almost any other creature. It's a brilliant evolutionary trade-off. By eating what nothing else wants, koalas face almost no competition for food. But the leaves are so poor in energy and nutrients that koalas must sleep for 18 to 20 hours a day just to conserve enough energy to survive. That's not laziness. That's survival math. Every calorie is precious, and movement is a luxury they can rarely afford. And koalas are surprisingly picky. Of the more than 700 eucalyptus species in Australia, they favor only a few dozen. And an individual koala may even reject leaves from a tree it ate from happily the week before, depending on shifting toxin levels only its nose can detect. Koalas are largely solitary animals. Each keeps to a home range of anywhere from a handful of trees to over 100, depending on how rich the habitat is. They mark their territory with scent glands on their chest, leaving messages for neighbors they'll rarely meet face to face. But listen closely at night, especially during the spring breeding season, and the forest reveals a different side of this quiet animal. That deep, guttural sound, somewhere between a pig's grunt and a creaking door, comes from a male koala. It's produced by a unique vocal organ unlike anything else in the animal kingdom, and it can travel over a kilometer through the forest, advertising size and status to rivals and potential mates alike. Size matters here. Bigger males with deeper calls tend to win access to females. No need for a physical fight if the voice already tells the story. After mating, a female koala carries her joey for about 35 days before giving birth to a creature the size of a jelly bean. Blind, hairless, and utterly dependent. That tiny joey crawls, unaided, into its mother's pouch and stays there, nursing and growing, for around 6 months. Then comes one of the strangest transitions in the natural world. Before a joey can safely eat solid eucalyptus leaves, its gut needs the right bacteria to process the toxins. So the mother produces a special substance called pap, a soft, nutrient-rich version of her own droppings, and the joey eats it directly from her. It sounds unappetizing to us, but it's a vital inheritance, a literal transfer of the microbial toolkit the joey will need for the rest of its life. Without it, koalas couldn't eat eucalyptus at all. By around a year old, the joey leaves the pouch for good, riding on its mother's back before striking out to find territory of its own. For all their remarkable adaptations, koalas face threats they never evolved to handle. Habitat destruction is the greatest danger. As forests are cleared for agriculture and expanding cities, koala populations become isolated in smaller and smaller pockets of bush, cut off from one another by roads and farmland. That fragmentation became devastatingly clear during Australia's catastrophic bushfire seasons, when fires swept through vast stretches of koala habitat, killing or displacing tens of thousands of animals in a matter of weeks. Disease adds another layer of pressure. Chlamydia, a bacterial infection, affects many wild populations and can cause blindness, infertility, and death if untreated. And even ordinary suburban life poses risks. Vehicle strikes, dog attacks, and roaming across cleared land in search of the trees they depend on. But across the country, people are fighting back. Wildlife corridors are being planted to reconnect fragmented forests. Rescue groups treat and rehabilitate injured koalas by the thousands. And conservationists are working to protect the old-growth trees that koalas can't live without. Scientists now track koala populations using tools from GPS collars to detection dogs trained to sniff out droppings. Every bit of data helping build a clearer picture of where koalas remain and what they need to survive. The koala survived millions of years by mastering a diet no other animal wanted, sleeping through the hours it couldn't afford to spend awake, and asking almost nothing from the world beyond a forest of eucalyptus and the quiet company of its own kind. Now, in a landscape reshaped by roads, cities, and fire, it's asking for something more. The chance to keep doing what it has always done. To sleep in the treetops. To eat what nothing else can. And to remain, against the odds, one of the strangest and most remarkable survivors this continent has ever produced. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed learning about the koala as much as I enjoyed making this for you. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who loves animals, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, which animal should we cover next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.